Hello everybody, and welcome back to another day of art. Today's goals are, I can add a reference image to my canvas on Sketchbook, I can switch between layers to start drawing my image, and I can submit an in-progress photo of my work. Our vocab for today is layers, reference image, and in-progress image. Layers in digital art are used to allow an access to change the layout of an image easier, as well as focus on one area at a time. You can use layers to focus on one color at a time when adding shading to a piece of art, or so that you can move parts around to work better for the layout of your art. A reference image is an image that you can look at for detail in the main ideas as you draw. Most artists will use reference images to create their art, as it helps with the sizing, as well as seeing the color and the other elements of art that you can add to your piece. In-progress images is a documentation of an artwork as you are creating it. They can be beneficial because you can see the growth of your image as you progress through creating it. Alright, our first project this spring is recreating images to create a whole new piece. Something that's important that we need to talk about is copying and originality. With digital art, it's very easy to accidentally copy someone's work and claim it as your own. This is problematic because it's not your original idea, and if you were to try and sell your image, you could get in trouble with the original artist. So for example, if I took this image and traced the outline and colored it exactly the same, it'd be called tracing or copyright infringement, which is a really big way to say I'm breaking copyright laws, and it's not my original work, so I can't claim it as my own. The rule of thumb with copyright is to change at least 30% of the image, but I would always aim for at least 50% just to be safe. That could mean taking an image of a Pikachu, for example, and either changing the style of the drawing or changing the pose and color to make it more unique to us. That makes it something that is not automatically just taken from the show, and you've added your own artistic style to it. What we will be doing today is taking 2 to 3 images from the internet and adding them to our sketchbook and creating a new image out of them. For this image, I chose a lion, Bob Ross, and a dragon. To add your image, you would need to make sure to save to your photos first. You do that by going onto the internet, finding an image you like, and pressing down until it gives you a menu to save it to your photos. Then on Sketchbook, you would go to the top toolbar and tap on the photo that looks like a landscape with mountains and a plus next to it. You can then select your photo from your gallery to upload to your canvas. Remember that we are creating another layer to draw on, so you don't draw on the same layer as your photo. You can check this on your layer tab, as the layer that is highlighted in blue is the one you are drawing on, so you want to make sure it's never on your photo layer. The reason that this is important is because we will be removing those reference photos you used at the end of this project. I would also recommend having each photo on a separate layer and drawing each photo on a separate layer, so it's easier to move them around your canvas and position them where you want them. Once you have your photos in place, you can lock the layers, like so, using the little lock in the corner of each of those layers, so you don't accidentally draw on that layer. Next, you are just working on the outline of what you are wanting to create today. I would recommend using the fountain pen tool because it creates a solid line for line art. Make sure you are going through and making the outline of the shapes, as well as any features you want in your final image. Don't worry about color right now, we'll be focusing on that tomorrow. Once your outline is done, you can remove your photo layers by tapping on the layer and then tapping delete, so you should just have your drawings left. Once you have just your image outline, you can take a screenshot and post it to the discussion for today. Please also tell me the images you used in your response. That is all that I have for you today. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!